Hi everyone, so this week we're going to be looking at converting units of time. Now your math slides are going to be slightly different this week. So we're going to have a year 4 slide and also a year 5 slide. So obviously you're going to be doing the one that's relevant to you. What I would say though, because these activities aren't too dissimilar and I'm going to show one from each, if you do feel like you need the extra support, then please do watch both. Okay, so I've just written out my values down this left-hand side. And what we're going to do is we're going to focus on the top 3 to start with. Now, these all have a value greater than 1 hour. There's 1 hour and an additional amount of minutes. Now, we're going to forget the minutes for the moment and focus on this 1 hour. So we know that 1 hour is equal to 60 minutes. So straight away, we know that these 3 values here are all equivalent to 60 minutes. And once we've done that, that's the hard bit. All we have to do is add on the additional amount. Now, mentally, we know that 60 add 20 is 80 minutes. So we can say that 1 hour, 20 minutes is equal to 80 minutes. Again, 1 hour equal to 60 minutes. So we know that 1 hour and 5 minutes is equal to 65 minutes. And lastly, 1 hour and 35 minutes is 60 plus 35, which is 95 minutes. Now, these 3 units of time are slightly different, but are similar in a lot of ways. So now we're working, rather than hours, we're working with minutes, and we need to convert to seconds. Now, we know that 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. So again, this is going to help us a great deal. So 10 minutes is 60 times 10. That's how we're going to work out this value. So 60 seconds 10 times is basically what that's saying to us. So 60 times 10, again, we should be able to do mentally, is 600 seconds. Now we can actually use this for this second one here. So if we know that 10 minutes is 600 seconds, 5 minutes is actually going to be half that value, because 5 is half of 10, or 2 5s combined to make 10. So 600 divided by 2 will give us our answer for 5 minutes. Or if you don't want to do it that way, you could also do 5 times 60, which is 300 seconds, okay? And lastly, we've got 2 minutes. Now, this is as simple as 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. So 60 seconds times 2 is equal to 2 minutes. Now, 6 times 2 is 12, and then we just add our 0. So 120 seconds is equivalent to 2 minutes. Okay, so this question is asking us which friend will give Drew the most money if he remains silent for 1 hour. Now we've got 3 values here, but they're all using different units. Okay, so we've got to convert them first and foremost before we can even compare them. Now I'm going to convert them to minutes. So we've got Ben, who raises £1 per 5 minutes. Now this is already in minutes, so we can leave this one as it is for now. Now Michael, he raises £1.50 per 600 seconds. So as I said, we're converting to minutes, so we've got to change this 600 seconds into minutes. Now we know that 60 seconds is equal to 1 minute. 600 is 10 lots of that. So this is going to be 10 minutes. 600 seconds is equal to 10 minutes. So what this is actually saying is Michael is raising £1.50 per 10 minutes, as opposed to Ben's £1 in 5 minutes. And last but not least, we've got Lucy, who raises £2 every quarter of an hour. Now, we know that in an hour, there are 60 minutes. Now, if we are raising £2 per quarter of an hour, what we essentially need to do is divide 60 by 4, because we're working with a quarter. 1 over 4 it would be as a fraction. So 60 divided by 4 is 15. So £2 per 15 minutes. Okay, so we can come back to Ben now. We know that in 5 minutes, Ben raises £1. But what we want to know is how much money Ben actually raises in 60 minutes, or 1 hour. So 5 times 12 gives us 60. So we know that 12 lots of 5 minutes makes 1 hour. And now we can use our £1 and we can multiply that by 12. So 12 lots of £1 is equal to £12. So Ben raises £12 per hour. So now we can move on to Michael. Now Michael raises £1.50 per 10 minutes. Now mentally, we know that 6 lots of 10 minutes is equivalent to 60 minutes. 10 times 6 is 60, or 1 hour. So £1.50 again multiplied by 6 will give us the amount that Michael raises in 1 hour, which is £9. £1.50 times 6 is 9, so £9. And last but not least, we've got Lucy. Now we know that Lucy raises £2 for every quarter of an hour, or every 15 minutes. Now we also know that 4 lots of 15 equals 60. So 15 minutes times 4 is equal to 60 minutes, or 1 hour. So again, £2 times by 4 is equal to the amount that Lucy raises in an hour, which is £8. So now we can clearly see that Ben raises the most, Michael raises the second largest amount, and Lucy raises the least amount of money. Okay, so that's the end of the video, guys. If you do still feel like you're struggling with this, then please do get in touch with either myself or Miss Jenkinson, and we'd be more than happy to give you that extra support. I hope you all have a lovely week and keep up the amazing work.